Hello, and welcome to Pub and Fig. This video is part 5 of 6 in my Power of Myth series, and this is on the topic of love. Now, how do we define love? Is love when we really like somebody, or when we treat others the way we want to be treated? What exactly is it? Joseph Campbell addresses this topic, as well as going over the goddess figure in mythologies and mentalities. So that's what I'm addressing in this video. So with that, I hope you enjoy. From what Campbell says, there are two types of love. I will call them the general love and the personal love. An example of general love, as supported by Christianity, is love thy neighbor as thyself, or in other words, treat others the way you would want to be treated. This sense of a general love was very popular, especially with the spread of Christianity throughout the centuries. However, the Troubador Tradition, which Campbell says was around the 12th and 13th centuries, may have been the earliest form of what I call personal love, where you love somebody for who they are, not for physical pleasure or personal gain. This kind of mentality would have, consequently, eliminated the practice of arranged marriages in this society. In a myth Campbell discusses, these two people drink from a love potion and end up falling in love, as that is what love potions do. This caused frustration because yes, the drink was for the woman, but she was in an arranged marriage with someone else, so the potion was for her and for that guy, not with the guy she drank it with. But the man that she did drink it with said that their love, which should be applied to love in general, cannot be affected by pain. These kinds of mentalities later on shaped the way we perceive love today, even though it has been twisted at recent times. Now we get to the goddess portion. A similar aspect across the world Campbell noticed is that nature is commonly referred to with a feminine aspect, whether it be a goddess or in our mentalities. Understandably, this is because of the idea that the earth gave birth to all life, literally or not, as only a female could do. Could it also be to pair Mother Nature with God the Father? Maybe, but it does make sense where that first explanation comes from. Although we are used to mythologies and stories where the male gods and characters take the powerful roles, this was not the case for all mythologies. In some, the goddesses were the primary and more powerful gods. This may be drawn from the idea that the female has the power to create life, making her more powerful. Branching from the birthing topic, women, or female entities, are used as symbols for spiritual rebirth, which is understandable. You would go for aiming for wealth, health, and fun to aim within accord with a certain principle. What I found interesting is how the spiritual rebirth could have been classified as a virgin birth. This makes sense from a non-physical standpoint. However, virgin births in the physical sense are seen in other myths, many of which are in Greek mythology. Okay, let's sum it all up. Love was traditionally a more general love, which is basically the golden rule we've learned as children. Nowadays, we also have a more personal love mentality where we love people for who they are, not because we have to. Could someone have both general and personal love? Absolutely, I will not say otherwise. And as for the goddess portion of the video, nature is commonly perceived feminine as the females give birth and have the power of making life. For the same reason, female entities, whether it be reflected in some animal species or myths, are believed to be the dominant over the males. Okay guys, that's all I have in this video for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. This video is part 5 of 6 in this Power of Myth series, which wraps up very soon. If you like this content, please subscribe and ring the bell, and give this video a like. Answer down below why you think the world today may be so far different today with the ideas of love and the goddess figures than before. I'd be interested to see what your thoughts are. That's all, so with that, sayonara.